Hey everyone, this is Sunlock24, and today we're going to be talking about how to farm Espa Roba at level 40 and what my thoughts are on the rewards. Let me see if I can find them on here. I have to switch. Okay, and I've actually already made two different farm decks, and you can find them in the description down below. So I'm not gonna show. I might show you just the deck profile really quick, but you can go ahead and check those videos out if you want to go ahead and see how the deck works. Let me check this card trader first, though. Alright, so nothing there that I want. Let me search them out. There it is. Alright, so let's see what the rewards are. I've played them once against, and I've got the this thing, but I mean it's not that great, and most of the rewards aren't as good. The ultra rare master gig, once per turn you can pay 1,000 life points to destroy monsters your opponent controls equal to the number of face-up psychic type monsters you control. It's a decent card, I guess. It's really high level 8, or 26 attack and 1400 defense with a decent effect. The next one, the Scrap Recycler. Don't remember if we were able to get. I think we were able to get some copies of this guy during the last event, but I really didn't try to get any. I don't think. When this card is no more special summon, you can send one machine type monster from your deck to the graveyard. Once per turn, you can shuffle 2 level 4 Earth machine type monsters from your graveyard into the deck. Draw 1 card. Then I think this is a new one. Time Escaper. During either player's turn, you can discard this card. Then target 1 psychic type monster you control, banish it into your next standby phase. So it has a decent effect that kind of ties in with the entire psychic theme. The next one, DD Telepon. If this face-up card you control is banished, you can banish 1 psychic type monster with 1500 or less attack from your deck. Then during your next standby phase, if this card is still banished, special summon that monster banished by this effect. Decent card. I think that there is a way to abuse this card with I think it was DD Trap Hole or something. There was some sort of combo with this card. I can't remember what it was, but I think this is going to be a decent card to get. Then of course Psychic Overload. Target 3 psychic type monsters in your graveyard. Shuffle all 3 into the deck. Then draw the 2 cards. I mean, 1 and Duel Links I think would be fine, since we really don't, or I don't think you'll run through 6 monsters in one game and then be able to use 2 of them. So I think 1 would be decent. Pulse Mines, if you control machine type monster. This was a card that you could have gone the first time. Change your opponent's attack position monster, if any, to defense position. Also, until the end of this turn, if a monster is no more special summoned to your opponent's field, change them to defense position. And then the Cyber Esper. While this card is face up on the attack position, you can look at every card your opponent draws. Samurai, once per turn. During each of your standby phases, you can pay 100 life points to look at 1 card on the top of your opponent's deck and return it to its original position. Your opponent cannot look at the card. Omega Goggles. Equip only to a monster you control. Once per turn, you can look at 1 random card in your opponent's hand. The equipped monster cannot attack the turn you activate this effect. Inspection. During your opponent's standby phase, you can randomly select 1 card in your opponent's hand and look at the cost of 500 life points. And then everything else, and this guy's not relevant. 1400 Dark Machine with 1200 defense, so really not that great. Let me go ahead and just show you a quick deck profile, and then if you want to see the full games, go ahead and check the links down below. Let me find them first, because I don't remember where I left them. Gravekeeper's Gladiators, Fusion Fire Samurai. Alright, so this is one version, I think. Let me see if there's it. No, that's not it. I should have looked through it before I started this video, but oh well. Beat farm. Let's see what this farm is. No, that's a really old farm deck. It's still useful, I guess, for older characters. So fire. I literally was using the deck earlier. I don't know where I left it. Right, so here, yeah, that's this one. So with this one, you can farm him without a problem. The other one's a little bit different. It has 3 treeborn frogs, and you can just run whatever it is that you have. And basically, all you're doing is you're using Horus level 8 to win the game. You summoned a second Horus level 6, and then to go ahead and finish the opponent off, you can go ahead and activate the Union attack and the secret pass to the vassal. And then attack for game. The only thing is that if he does have a face-up monster, you do have to take control of it with the enemy controller. So you do have to save at least one enemy controller for the final attack, because he might use post mines on you, and if he does, then you're stuck without completing your farm. So do save the enemy controller. And then if he does have a monster, do enemy controller it, unless if everything's face down, then he won't be able to post mines. But yeah, the deck is extremely easy to use. It's super simple. Check on the link down below to go ahead and see some gameplay of it. I did have another one. Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I still have the other one. I might be this one. Yeah. So this is the other one. Basically, what you do is you restrict his monsters from attacking with the array of revealing light. And you call machines whenever you activate this thing, and then he can't attack with anything. You wait and you basically destroy everything on his side of the field or bounce it back with the Guardian statue or the Medusa worm, and then for the final attack you summon this guy, Master of Oz. And once you have that, you can go ahead and do the vassal combo with the Union attacks and the secret pass to the treasures. And then to avoid the post mines, I do run an anti-magic arrows with this build. So I think the Horus is a little bit better than this one. The Horus is way more consistent because I think he runs tribute to the Doom. I don't remember where he runs, but I think that in my opinion the Horus deck it's way better. So give the Horus deck a try if you have the level 8. If you don't, try this version. This one's a little bit cheaper. You don't need the fusion gate. You can use a polymerization instead. Whenever I built this deck a while back, this is just the first card that came to mind, so this is what I pulled in here. And the polymerization won't interrupt with the array of revealing light, so it'll be even better if you run polymerization. But you can easily get 8,000 duel assessments with both of these decks. Again, the Horus deck's a little bit more consistent, so check that out first. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and leave a like, and if you're enjoying my content, I truly appreciate it if you guys subscribe, and I'll see you next time.